Oleksandr Usyk lightning footwork versus Joe Frazier relentless pressure. Precision versus pressure. Who wins? Find out this Monday, don't miss it.
Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. Missed him with that uppercut. Nope, that hook won't score. That counter punch caught him clean. A swing and a miss with that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Misses with the straight left. Nice counter shot. There's a counter shot. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Perfect count. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their... Hold that thought! Smoking Joe. Down goes Frazier. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in here.
Need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Well done with that counter shot. Left hook just missed. Beautiful counter punch. Catch and shoot. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. On to the third. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
That counter shot lands. And that hook misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. Is Frazier in trouble? Is this the beginning of the end for this? He takes a knee, buys time, collects himself.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
Misses with the right uppercut. When you're facing a longer opponent like this, you've got to get inside.
You cannot beat a good old-fashioned long jab. Nobody can get past that.
Missing with the hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Didn't land the... Oh, right there! Usyk might go down here. What an upset! Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Usyk! Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Frazier is in trouble again! Good defense from smart move here to take a knee and get a break from all that beating.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
They exchange punches. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. It's all offense all the time. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. On to the 5th we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Unlucky to miss with that jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be able to...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. The big Ukrainian in big trouble. How did they not go down?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. There's the bell to start round 6. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Do you believe this? The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Perfect counter shot. And he scores with the counter. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Jab slightly off target. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Here comes round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. We've never seen Oleksandr Usyk hurt like this before. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is, has he punched himself out? Is he going to punch himself out, though? Good counter punching. This round could go either way. Hold that thought! The big Ukrainian in big trouble. Round 8, and we're off again. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up?
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did
you tell him when he goes back to the corner, how are they going to get through this?
Nice counter shot. We're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Usyk! And down goes Oleksandr Usyk. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. The unified heavyweight champion is down! As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I need to see that again.
And we enter the ninth. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Nice counter. Usyk might go down here. What an upset. How did they survive that?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Just misses with the right uppercut. Punch, counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get them close.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. We've made it to round 10. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
His stamina is off the charts. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
We've never seen Oleksandr Usyk hurt like this before. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He misses with that straight left. Swing and a miss with the hooks. Failing to score with that right hook. You know the scorecard. Hold that thought! Usyk might go down here. What an upset! Start 11. How much is left in their tank after last round?
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an early night? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
The big Ukrainian in big trouble. Usyk couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change it? It's a perfect start.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punches with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
His stamina is off the charts. So we enter the final 10 seconds here. Did you see that? Usyk. And there's the bell to start round 12. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Good counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. Looks like trouble was averted.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
God, I like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. skillful.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Joe Frazier is in trouble. How is Frazier still standing?
Green Day's now.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. We've never seen Oleksandr Usyk hurt like this before. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
If you want to see more videos like this, comment down below.